like gas and burping and shit. I have no idea. Well, let me fix this careless over here. I hope everybody's had a beautiful day. Yo, okay, so real quick, conversation. I didn't really look at myself. Conversation, real quick, what we're gonna be talking about today, just so everybody can know. Conversation, real quick, so everybody can know what we're talking about. We will be discussing LeBron James and is he really a GOAT? I want to have this conversation. This conversation is extremely important. Is LeBron James really a GOAT? I think I have a real good argument against it. I want all LeBron James fans. I want everybody who's a LeBron James fan in here. I want you to stick up for your king. I want you to stick up for your guy. I want you to tell me what your opinion on this is. But before we even get to any of that, I want to talk about T.I. Oh, Lord. Real quick. What's the main thing that I always say that T.I., the problem with T.I. I have, is that he's always putting his foot in his mouth. Right? It's not like the main thing. I'm like, yo, T.I., this nigga's always putting his foot in his mouth. These niggas always using big words. He don't know how to, you don't understand. Like, I'm going to say something real quick. I'm not mad at him. Oh, thank you. I look just like beef jerky. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. Just so we can be clear. I'm 100% not mad at him. But I want to be clear about something. T.I. said that he was going to pay that girl $1 million. He said, she was like, yo, the nigga called me a bitch. He was like, yo, I didn't call her a bitch. Find me where I called him a bitch. The first thing he did was call her a bitch. He said that he's going to pay her $1 million. And then, you want to know what T.I.'s response to that was? That he gave her some kind of publicity. No, T.I. I want to see T.I. give her the actual money. I want to keep that conversation going this whole entire show. I want to know who thinks T.I. should get the actual money. That's what I want to know. I want to know who thinks T.I. should stop fronting. He called her a bitch. Hold yourself accountable. Stop talking about protect all black women. And when a black woman says something that you didn't want, it's not that he said, no, look, we're not doing this. The problem is, at least my issue, or I would think that there is an issue is that he insulted her in such a manner. And I mean, not for nothing, I'm not going to lie. If I was him, I probably would have said bitch too. But he fronted and said he didn't say that. Look, when we get angry, we say things. I'm going to be clear on this. We get angry, we say things. If you tell me I said something that's outside of character and it's a whole long story thing, I'm going to be like, nah, I didn't say that shit. That's dead. But if you tell me I called you a bitch, or if you said I said nigga, I probably said that shit. I'm not going to front. I was pissed. I probably said a whole bunch of words that I probably said a shitload of words. A shitload of words. I probably said a shitload of words. So I'm like, it is what it is. You feel me? How's everybody doing today? Look, God first. Copy. God first. God first. I'm not going back and forth with nobody over nothing. God first. I'm going to be quiet from now on so everybody can see the evil. God first. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. God first. I'm going to be quiet. So I'm going to be quiet so everybody can see the evil. At this point, I shouldn't even have to say nothing no more. So God first. Let's go. Anyway, let's talk about this LeBron shit. I keep hearing LeBron's the GOAT. A GOAT. Let's be clear on this. A GOAT. There is no the GOAT. There are GOATs, right? First of all, could we clap it up for Earl Manigault and for LL Cool J? Those were the two people that, at least as far as I'm concerned, started the whole conversation with calling people the greatest anything alive, right? If LeBron James is the greatest player, if LeBron James is a GOAT, then why does he need to always bring superstars to his team to play with him? I'm going to name somebody that isn't even in the GOAT conversation who won a ring without a superstar on the team with him. Olajuwon. He won it during the 90s also. No superstar. Just want to point that out. An argument could be made basically that Olajuwon is better than LeBron. That's my point. I'm going to say something real quick. How are we rating players? I think that that's the most important thing that I want to know about. How are we rating players? What up? How are we rating players? Are we rating players based off of their stats? Are we rating players based off of their win percentage? Because I want to rate players based off of how much they win. That's what I want to rate players based off of. I'm going to say something real quick. So I'm at the park today, right? I've got new footage that I'm going to be still shooting. I got some new stuff that I'm going to be shooting, right? So I'm at the park today, right? So check this out. Hold on. I'm shooting. I'm doing my mixing moves. I got a really good size up package. So I'm doing my size ups or whatever, just going through the footwork or whatever. Y'all seen me doing that shit before. So some dudes is off to the side sitting in the sit watching, and one of them is talking about how well I could shoot, and then the other guy says, but he passes all the time. They barely ever see me play, and they know that I'm unselfish. They barely ever see me play, and they know that I'm unselfish. How could you tell me that I lied about a podcast that the dude that I did the podcast came on the actual show here and talked about the podcast with everyone? I'm sorry. I just wanted to just say that. I just wanted to say that. I don't edit the podcast, man. I don't know when the guy's edited the podcast. He got other shit going on in his life. He got tons of things he's doing. I don't know when the podcast is being released, man. Just keep telling people I lied about the podcast, man. I don't care. And what are you going to do when the podcast gets released? You're going to say you made a mistake, but you're going to say all the other things you were right about. I get it. So it is what it is, man. Just keep talking about that. Just keep saying whatever you're saying. I don't even care. So that's my point. So I want to know who thinks LeBron is a GOAT. I don't think LeBron is a GOAT. I think at best, I think LeBron. I don't think LeBron is better. Like you take Steph Curry. Steph Curry helped make that team good. You understand what I'm saying? Like they were bad for a long time, and then Steph Curry was the catalyst that helped make the team good. Same thing when we talk about Allen Iverson. Same thing when we talk about Isaiah Thomas. Same thing when we talk about Michael Jordan. You understand? They were people who came into situations which weren't already good. Like Bird already came into a pretty good situation. Magic already came into a pretty good situation. Moses Malone, I believe that he was drafted. Was he drafted by the 76ers? And when he was drafted, they already had a pretty good situation. Right? So these are players that were already drafted to pretty good situations and then played that we consider to be very good players. But LeBron James wasn't drafted into a great situation. He worked really hard early in his career. And I think LeBron James can't take losing. That's what I think it is. And I want to explain something. There's two different losers, all right? There's two different people there's two different types of people who can't, well, there's a certain different types of people who can't take losing, but here's two that I'm going to talk about specifically. There's the one who can't take losing, so they go work to get better. And then there's the one that can't take losing, so they try to figure out shortcuts. I think LeBron James is the one that tries to figure out shortcuts. I want to be extremely clear. I want to say something real quick, and this is not to be a dick, But LeBron James is not, he's extremely athletic, but he's not high skill level. LeBron James is not high skill level. Tell me where I'm wrong. LeBron James is not, he's not high skill level. He's incredibly athletic and big, but he's not high skill level. He's not a Kyrie. He isn't a Kevin Durant. Shit, he isn't even a fucking Kawhi. Kawhi coincidentally being another person who is not a high skill level player. Just so we could be clear. Another person who isn't a high skill level player, Giannis. Giannis was fucking MVP. So I'm not saying somebody has to be a high skill level player to be good. I'm saying their attributes lie, like LeBron James' attributes lie in his physicality and in his how strong he is and how well he's conditioned. The same thing with Giannis. You understand what I'm saying? His physicality, the way his body is built, the way he's conditioned. We don't look for Giannis to hit 6 threes in a fucking game. You don't look for Giannis to go 10 for 10 from the free throw line. You understand what I'm saying? You don't look for Giannis to hit somebody with a crossover and a step back. I'm not saying that he can't do any of these things. I'm saying that this isn't what's inside of his this isn't what we consider to be inside of his bag. This isn't what we consider to be the thing that he's doing. You understand what I'm saying? So the only people that's in here today is the people that don't like me. God dang it. And admin too. Shout out to the admins that pulled up and they in the back just hitting the people that need to get kicked. Appreciate you. Alright. So I'm only talking to the people that don't like me mostly today. Shout out to that shit. I guess I'm mostly usually talking to people that don't like me, right? So it's not that big of a deal. It's not much of a difference. With that being said, I wanted to have a conversation about who thought LeBron was a GOAT or not. I had a couple of things to say, but none of our sports guys pulled up, it seems, and nobody else is in here to have the conversation about the show. So I guess we're only 12 minutes in, so we'll let the show go a little while longer. This is a show I specifically designed a topic to be not something where I'm coming to drop information, but yet I'm going to be engaging with you guys. That's what the topic is for specifically. That's why there's 2 questions. I guess we'll stay on for a minute and we'll see what happens. And then if nothing happens, then I'm going to let you guys go. So I guess I'll just talk about the TI thing a little bit more, and I guess this is almost the end of the show. So if y'all have anything that y'all want to discuss, put it in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. If this was one of those shows that I had like a ton of fucking information, I probably wouldn't care. I'd just be rattling off information, but this isn't one of those shows. I didn't say LeBron the GOAT. Why are you saying I said that? Oh, you trying to put words in my mouth? No, I didn't say that. I didn't say LeBron's the GOAT, so therefore I can't do anything with that comment other than just to say that you're wrong. I can't do nothing with that comment. Anyway, did I miss title? Now you got me thinking I miss tonight's show. Is LeBron the GOAT? Let's see what the title says. Is LeBron a GOAT? I guess I should have put question marks, but I did put question marks. I don't know why YouTube didn't put the question marks up. Let me put question marks there, I guess, but it says, is LeBron a GOAT? You do know that, right? Is making it a question? I don't know what to say, because because People, everybody tell me insulting people whenever I try to explain that somebody's wrong about something, because I usually can't understand how people be wrong about certain things. Like I'd be like totally confusing me. Okay, so now we're gonna let me do an edit. You rap bastards. Are you gonna let me edit this bitch? Okay, so I don't know how to get to the edit. So we're just gonna have to change that edit at a later date. I don't want to get to that edit. My computer's busted, so yeah, we're just gonna have to do that later at a different time. Um, you didn't want my point of view. You didn't want my point of view. I mean, let's see what the question says. I'm pretty sure your question. I guess I'll tell you my point of view, but I didn't think that was you asking me my point of view. It sounded to me like you were telling me what I was saying. Keep flowing if you can, bro, before you lose your train of thought. Nah, I'm on my train of thought. Um, Usually it's not even so much that I use my train of thought. It's usually I'm not gonna say it. I was asking other people. I'm literally asking you guys the question so we can have the discussion. If I'm asking you a question and you ask me a question right back at me, how is that a discussion? I appreciate you. I appreciate you, but I'm literally put the question up to ask the community what did they think so we can have a discussion. If I ask you a question so we can have a discussion, and instead of answering this question, you answer the question back to me. I don't understand. So I don't know how to. I appreciate you though. Thank you for all the comments. What up, Oversplat? Nah, just chilling out. The question is LeBron a GOAT? I want to know, do people think LeBron is a GOAT? Just was wondering who thinks LeBron is a GOAT, and I wanted to have a conversation with the LeBron fans. We had a conversation the other day, and we was kind of tearing LeBron down and going at him. And I thought on the contrast, we could have a be on me for life, homie. I don't care. I can't engage because what Satan wants me to do is Satan wants me to engage the way I have been engaging. Because Satan wants my soul. So Satan is never going to have you leave me alone. I understand this. Satan is going to send you after me to the day that I die. Because Satan wants my soul, because my soul is valuable. See, your soul isn't valuable. So that's why Satan is sending you after me. Satan isn't going to send a valuable person after somebody who's valuable. He's going to send somebody that's dispensable. So you're dispensable. So I expect to be dealing with you forever. I expect to be dealing with my family forever because Satan wants my soul really, really bad. So I'm not going to be engaging with you guys upon certain things. But when I'm going to be talking about my life, and I have a right to talk about my life, and when I'm going to talk about my life and I'm going to bring up the evil that I've had to experience, I'm going to bring up the evil I've had to have experience, and I'm going to bring up who did it. That's a fact. But I'm not going to engage with you guys because Satan really wants my soul. So yeah, I expect for you and I expect for others to be attacking me until the day that I die. Satan wants my soul. He wants my soul bad. And every single time you pull up into my chat, you prove it. Every single time you make a video about me, you prove it. God doesn't act this way. So. Yeah, nah, I'm not responding. I just wanted to just I'm not. I just want it for the people that I'm not really talking to them niggas right now. I'm talking to people who are actually supporters of the channel, who actually fuck with me, because I've been out of character for a real long time, because I've been hurting because, you know, whatever. So I've been out of character for a real long time, right? So I'm just saying this. I'm not talking to them niggas. I'm talking to the people that are supporters, the people that fuck with me. So y'all know I'm not dealing with these people no more. They want my soul. Satan wants my soul. He wants my soul bad. He don't want me talking about God. Every time I talk about God and every time I express, see, that's I just want to just say this real quick. That's how come you know the shit that I've been saying about my family is real. That's how you know the shit I've been saying is real. Alright? So whenever I'm gonna bring up one of those instances, I don't give a fuck about them niggas. They could go do what they want to do. All blessings to them. I wish everything under God that they deserve, they get. If it's blessings, if it's riches, if it's treasures, I hope they get that. If it's whatever else, God knows what that is. I'm not God. I don't know what anybody deserves or what anybody is doing. That's up for God. So I'm not interacting with them no more because it's obvious that Satan wants my soul. So I don't want to interact with them no more. So y'all do what y'all gonna do. You wanna make videos about me, you wanna show up here every day, show up here every day. You wanna make videos about me, make videos about me. Do whatever you wanna do. Alright? But I need to get on the right side of God as much as possible so he fight the battle. Because me fighting the battle is a waste of time. So I'm not fighting with you niggas no more. I don't got nothing to say about you niggas or nothing. But when I bring up an instance in my life, I'm gonna refer to it. And whoever I'm speaking bad about or whoever did the wrong thing in that incident, you should have did right by me at that moment in time and your name wouldn't be coming up. Think about that. Now, with that being said, we're going to get back to the show. We're going to stay on for a little while longer. I don't really expect anybody to come and stay. So we only going to stay on for a little while longer. Maybe 30 minutes and I just dub it. I don't really expect nobody to be in here. What up, Symbology Scan? It says salute BBN. Well said. Appreciate you. I'm just saying I'm on that energy because they want my soul bad. Like, this shit is crazy. That, like, the what's happening is proof that God is with me. This is proof. When have you ever seen God chase down Satan? Not in the Bible, not in nothing. When have you ever heard about God chasing down Satan? Ever. In anything. Never. You've never heard about that. He doesn't do that. So pay attention when you see people minding their business and you see other people attacking them. Pay attention to what's really going on. That's Satan chasing down God's angels. Pay attention. You ever notice when you help certain people, good things happen to you? I had a person on this channel that used to donate a lot to this channel. And they used to donate a lot. And then they started telling me about how their business was growing. And their business was growing. And their business was growing. And then their family got bigger. And all these dope things that was happening to them. They donated a lot over here. That's a fact. I had other people that was donating to this channel a lot. Next thing I know, I started hearing about them getting better. They changed their job careers, apparently. And then they started getting into acting and a whole bunch of other shit. I had some other people that donate a lot over here. Now, they was already, and this is shit that you're already on your path to doing. You understand what I'm saying? But when you're already on your path to doing something and God see you putting your hands and helping people that he has good interest in, then shit makes it just easier. Shit open up. Lanes open up. This is facts. Just read the Bible and just ask anybody. Go ask your preacher. Go ask your pastor. Go ask anybody. Go ask anybody's spirituality. Go ask anybody in any religion. They'll tell you the same exact thing that I just said. I promise you. So that's why I say stop paying attention. Like, there's a lot of people that donated money over here and they told me a lot of good stories about things that was happening in their life. This is a fact. This is a fact. Everything I'm saying is facts. I'm actually having tea tonight. Shout out to those people. The ones that aren't here no more, the ones that are here and don't matter. I don't know. What y'all want to talk about? Man, I don't care what you're doing. The only people that's here is the one guy that fucking hates me. That's the main person commenting. This is no, right. So I'm gonna be out of here at about the 30-minute mark, because if this is the only guy I'm gonna basically be talking to most of the night, it's no reason for me to be on here. This is literally for conversation. Just popping in, got the notification, seen the title, and just wanted to say, question if LeBron is a GOAT. So you realized it was a question. Fucking thank you, some smart people. Golly, thank you. Just popping in. I know nobody likes this channel at all, so I know you're only here for 2 seconds. Just popping in, got the notification, seen the title, and just wanted to say, questioning if LeBron is a GOAT ain't even a question, but salute to you, bud. So you're gonna say he is a GOAT, but you're not gonna stay long enough to actually explain how he is a GOAT. You're just gonna tell me that he is a GOAT, then you go and bounce. Okay. I'm not gonna I'm literally just asking you, is he a GOAT? I'm not even telling you what my perspective is on the. Oh, all right. So let's say this. All right. So what's the weakest team LeBron won a ring with? What's the weakest team LeBron won a ring with? The weakest team. What's the weakest team? I want you to take that weakest team that LeBron won a ring with, right? Then I'm going to take you LeBron off that team. Right? Now you take LeBron off that team. But that was a pretty bad team. No, they didn't win it. Wait, which? No, that was a... We're not talking about numbers. We're not talking about numbers. We're not talking about numbers. Why are we talking about numbers? You're talking about a dude in LeBron when his team is up, when his team is down by 20, he's still playing to the bell ring. So to make sure he get his 30 points. I don't care about stats. I seen LeBron stay in the game that his team was getting smoked in. They down by like 30 points, like 20 points in the fourth quarter. He's playing. That's bananas. Who the fuck does that? Why would he still be playing when the team is down by 20 in the fourth? Why wouldn't he be sitting on the bench allowing for the people that barely get any run to be in the game, getting some chemistry and getting to play in front of the fans? Oh, that's right. The selfish. Nah, that's okay. I get it. So is numbers the reason why you're saying he's the GOAT? Because I'm not saying he's not a GOAT. I'm literally asking you why you believe him to be a GOAT. I don't think that you can use numbers in his particular case. And that's the reason why I don't think you can use numbers. Okay, you take him off that Cavs team, right? You take him off that Cavs team. You play that Cavs team against the 91 Bulls. Who win without Michael Jordan? Who wins? Who wins? Without Michael Jordan, who wins? You're talking about the Cavs that had Kyrie, right? You're talking about the Cavs that had Love, right? Talking about that Cavs team, right? Just so we can be clear. We're talking about sports. You can 100% go on ifs. You're not a sports guy, so get out of here. How the fuck else are we going to have a sports conversation if we don't say if? Get out of here. not get out of here like leave. I'm saying you're not a sports guy. Like no sports guy is gonna say you can't. What the hell? LeBron is not the GOAT. I'm saying a GOAT. I'm not saying the definitive GOAT. I'm saying is he in the GOAT conversation, or is he one of the GOAT? Should I say? No, I'm not. I'm not talking about numbers. I'm not talking about numbers. You know why I'm not talking about numbers? One of the greatest point guards of all time, Isaiah Thomas, could have averaged fucking 30 a game, but didn't. Why? Because he was a team player. So I'm not talking about stats. I digress. Let me back up. This is what I'm saying. I don't think you can say that LeBron James is a GOAT specifically only off of stats. I'm saying if that's your argument, it's not fair. Because then you're saying that Russell Westbrook is a GOAT. He ain't. Mike Jones, don't tell me what I'm doing. I'm going to kick you. Don't tell me what I'm doing. Don't tell me what I'm doing. All right? You trying to argue with me. You telling me what I'm doing is arguing with me. I'm not telling none of y'all what y'all doing. Don't tell me what I'm doing. That's my only, I'm pleading with you. That's it. I'm leaving it alone. Don't tell me what I'm doing. Live, LeBron's only 40 in the finals. Jordan's 100. Enough said. Once again, I'm not talking about if Jordan is better than LeBron. I'm not talking about if LeBron is better than Jordan. So the individuals that think I'm having that conversation, I'm not. I'm just saying, should we consider LeBron a GOAT? Should we consider LeBron up there with Wilt? Should we consider LeBron up there with Bill Russell? Should we consider him a GOAT? Should we consider him up there with Jordan? Should we consider him a GOAT? The Bulls had Cartwright, Pippen, Armstrong, Grant. That's a strong team. Yeah, so that's a very strong team. They won the chip. What team is going to win the chip and don't have a strong... What team is going to win the chip and not have a strong... You got to have... You win the chip. You win the chip. Yeah, so I'm just saying, we're discussing right now, we're discussing whether we're going to use his criteria for his statistics or not. And I'm saying, if you're going to just go off of statistics, then we got to say that fucking Russell Westbrook is a GOAT. Are you saying Russell Westbrook is a GOAT? No, my fault, Jordan Ferris. I missed your comment. No. I know you're answering my question. I appreciate you going and getting the lineup. All I'm saying is, I appreciate you getting a lineup. All I'm saying is that, and I'm agreeing with you, that's a fucking strong-ass team. Pippen, it was quite possibly the second best player in the league at a point. All right? Quite possibly. It was an argument that could have been made that the Bulls had the best and the second best player in the league on the same team. So, yeah, what the hell? It's a strong team. Grant, it's a strong team. What are you talking about? I wasn't poo-pooing your comment. Like, why do y'all always think the negative thing that come out of my mouth? Like, y'all know sometimes I just be joking, right? You know how many times I just be joking and y'all guys take me seriously and then we have a back and forth for about 20 minutes while I'm trying to explain you it's not that serious? Please stop paying attention to the niggas that hate me. What the fuck, yo? Live Wire says, 18-time NBA All-Star, 19 season, 4 MVPs. He's also the leading scorer in the playoffs history. He's not a GOAT. He's definitely top 10 NBA history. Del Denton says, answer is no on a GOAT. Individual player, as an individual, Westbrook is not a GOAT. I hate what you're saying. We're not doing that. You trying to win the argument. Stop doing that. Stop minimizing what a GOAT is in order to validate your claim. Stop minimizing what a GOAT is in order to validate your claim, man. We're not doing that. We're not going to lower what a GOAT is in order to be able to validate your claim. This nigga Russell Westbrook is not a GOAT. He's terrible. He's terrible, and I would never choose him at the park. I would never choose him at the park. Never. I would never choose him at the park. I'll wait. Like, not for nothing. There's been times that I go to the park and I end up on the same team with somebody I'm not playing with that guy. And I just wait. I'm gonna win anyway. Like, when I get on the court, I'm gonna keep winning. So I could wait a game. That's like, for real. When I get on the court, I'm staying on the court. I could wait a game. Nah. I got next. I'm not running with that guy. And then I'm gonna say it right out loud too. I want you to play your ass off. I'm coming next. So play. You better make sure you win. Stay on the court, because I don't like you. But I'm not one of them. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. I don't like the niggas that go to the park and they try to get super aggressive and they try to like argue and fight. I don't like that. Because I'm not on that time. I don't play like that. I'm not on that time. I don't play like that. You understand what I'm saying? So once you start doing that shit, I don't want to play no more. You understand what I'm saying? Because I come from the era that you just punch a nigga dead in his mouth when you start talking crazy. So I don't want to play no more. Because it's not friendly no more. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not friendly. I want to play a friendly game. I don't got no beef with you. I don't know you. I don't want no harm to come to you. I want all of us to just come out here, laugh, joke, shoot around, enjoy ourselves, run, get some exercise, and then go home and eat some fucking spaghetti. I hate when I go to parks and niggas just want to argue and beef and everybody yelling. Like, what the fuck is this for? Like, why? None of us is getting paid. This is not a tournament. I can see if we was under the whistle somewhere in the tournament. I'm with all the smoke. We in a tournament. We playing for something. We at the park. Livewire said, but to be a GOAT, your stats have to count unless you're just basing it off of rings. What I'm saying is you can't say that somebody's a GOAT primarily off of their stats. Okay, I'm not trying to be a dick, but y'all really gonna make me repeat everything? Like, y'all really y'all just gonna make me have to keep repeating myself? I'm saying you can't base it primarily off of stats. My argument for why you can't base it primarily off of stats, my first argument is because he stays in the game even when his team is losing. My second argument is this player is like Russell Westbrook, who get all of the stats in the world. Is he a GOAT? So no, all I'm saying is that you can't use stats primarily to say that somebody is a GOAT. That's what I'm saying. Y'all think Jordan would have handled the pressure? Jordan had more pressure than LeBron. Stop. Jordan had way more pressure than LeBron. Stop. Jordan had more pressure than LeBron. Jordan had more pressure than LeBron. You don't know what you're talking about. Jordan had more pressure than LeBron. Jordan had more pressure than LeBron specifically because of the fucking people he had to call. Jordan played in the era with Magic and Bird. There's no fucking way that he had more pressure that LeBron has more pressure than him. Jordan played in the era of Magic and Bird and the Bad Boy Pistons and the fucking New York Knicks. What are you talking about? You talking about social media. You talking about social media. You know what have you played a professional sport? Have you played a professional sport? No, pardon me. Have you played a sport under the whistle somewhere? Have you played a sport under the whistle somewhere? Anywhere, any sport? Okay. So you literally are telling me that you played in college and you think what's happening on fucking social media is more pressure then what's happening between the motherfucking lines, I don't got time for you. I'm not reading your comments no more. You talk to the other people in the chat. I'm not reading your comments no more. Your comments are a waste of time. You wasting my time. Nigga just says social media is more pressure than playing an actual game against fucking greats. Social media is more pressure than playing the game against damn near 10 to 15 of the fucking top 50 players ever in the history of basketball. Probably more. He probably played that era, I think, had the most top 50 players. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I'm not. Yeah, y'all talk to that dude. I'm not talking to that dude. He ain't playing college. I don't believe him. Jordan first championship team was drafted. Yep, drafted. There was trades. Cartwright was traded. They traded for Cartwright. They traded Cartwright to the Knicks. In the exchange Oakley. Also there was another trade. But there was trade. It wasn't full drafted, but I get what your point is. It wasn't the super team. That's a fact. Livewire says Westbrook was good when he was on OKC. He's not. No, Westbrook was not good when he was on OKC. I'm going to explain to you. This is what y'all guys sometimes don't get. I understand why you're saying he was good. I'm going to disagree with saying that he was good. I think it was the same Russell Westbrook, but he was younger. The reason why I'm saying this is, listen, pay attention. Russell Westbrook just happened to play on the same team with KD. KD will go 12 for 14 and score 35 points. So it don't matter. And Russell Westbrook, that same game, will go 9 for, 21. His whole 9 for 21 is maxed, though, because KD just went fucking 12 for 14. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think he was better on OKC. I just think on OKC it was a different situation because he played with a player that was so that shot such a high field goal percentage that it offset the fact that he shot a low field goal percentage. Also, KD don't need a lot of touches to be effective. So when he's playing with a player like KD, I think that's the best way that it was to work him out. What happened to him, though, is that he's acquired a lot of bad habits. So now that he's losing his athleticism, he still has those bad habits. But he's not as quick. He doesn't have the explosiveness. He doesn't jump as high. He doesn't run as fast. He's not talking about that LeBron and Jordan can handle themselves on the court. It's a scrutiny example, but take this the wrong way, and I think one of those that attack you, but do you see? No. Listen. You think me having to sit here and read comments is the same as a sports player being on the field, running up and down a court or a field and playing? It's not. Why do y'all compare apples with car garages? I don't understand. This is not a one-to-one comparison. I've played sports in front of crowds. I've played sports in front of crowds. Sometimes you don't even hear the fucking crowd, yo. Sometimes you don't even hear the crowd. And nobody, you hear them, but you can't hear them. It's not the fair comparison. Y'all got, what the fuck, yo? This shit's crazy, yo. You said $10 call in, get a Wi-Fi number. No. Don't delete him. He's good. Breaking news is good. I unhit him. Breaking news is good. I see why you kid him though. That was a good idea. Maybe tomorrow night. We'll do that tomorrow night. I'll let people call in tomorrow night. I'll get a Wi-Fi number. I'll let people call in tomorrow night. Shout out to Black Huddy. Salute to the Black Spades. I'll let people call in tomorrow night. Yeah. Nah, he's good. That was good. Breaking news is good. But I see why you kicked him though, because we got that one person running in and out like crazy. And the shit is crazy. Because I tell jokes. So I can't tell. What they're trying to do is stop me from telling jokes. If you say some stupid shit in the comment section, yeah, I'm gonna tell fucking jokes. If you don't want to have jokes said about something stupid, don't say something stupid. Don't say something stupid, then I tell jokes and then you get upset talking about I disrespected you. This is a fucking entertainment program. I can't be funny? You know what? I'm just gonna be quiet. Everybody just leave. Like, there's just a point where some of this stuff, this shit is just crazy. I don't know when this nigga is releasing the fucking the podcast. I don't edit the podcast. I don't know when the nigga releasing the shit. He release it when he release it. I ain't gonna be on his ass about it. Some of y'all guys have never played in front of a crowd. That's all I can say. No, just kick them. If I don't like the kick, I'll tell you. Just kick them. If I don't like the kick, I'll tell you. Yeah, if I don't like the kick, I'll tell you. Like I just told you right there. Kick them. I'd rather you just be on go. Because I don't want to really respond back to any of this shit no more. At all. At all. Kobe's 100% a GOAT. I'll tell you what's the difference in a minute. Because I don't really want to respond back to none of that shit no more. Because that shit is, they trying to get me to go to hell with them. I just was thinking about that shit the other night. I'm good with God. Like, I'm good with God. So I gotta conduct myself in a different manner. Kobe's 100% a GOAT. What? You rhyme what? What did you rhyme? Weirdos. Too many weirdos trying to stop the show. Okay. Yeah, so it is what it is. Also, they know that as long as they keep doing that, we can't get nothing going, so nobody's gonna do no drops. They know as long as they come in here and they keep doing that, nothing's gonna go, nobody's gonna do no drops, and people are just gonna come in and leave. So why do I consider Kobe a GOAT? Name me a player that was better than Kobe when he played. When Kobe played, name me the players that were better than him when he played. Name the players. I'll start. Michael Jordan. Name the players that was better than Kobe when he played. I'll start. Michael Jordan. No, Tim Duncan was not better than Kobe. Keep going. I do see what you tried to do there. LeBron is not better than Kobe. Keep going. I see what you're doing there too. The other dude just tried to name a really nice guy, like a good person, so you can be like, how do you not like Tim Duncan? I'm guessing that was probably going to be his next response. I like Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is quite possibly the best power forward ever. If he's not the best, he's probably the second best. No, not better than Kobe. Name me a player that was better than Kobe when Kobe played. Kobe and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't play at the same time. I named Michael Jordan. So you think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Kobe Bryant played in the league at the same time? Okay. Okay. I mean, what can I tell you? These are the people that we got in the community nowadays. I don't know what to tell you. These are our community members. They think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Kobe Bryant played basketball at the same time. Okay, perfect. So the only player that we could name that was better than Kobe when Kobe played was Michael Jordan. How is Kobe not a GOAT? He dominated his era. That's part of what being a GOAT is to me. Did you dominate your era? He dominated his era. That's why I don't think there are no GOATs in basketball right now. Period. Who's dominated this era? The closest person to dominating this era has been Curry. LeBron ain't dominate this era. LeBron had to keep moving around and picking up different superstars in order to make the playoffs. That's not dominating an era. Fucking Curry is so good, he makes players come to his team just to play a season. They just go there to play a season in between going the way they really want to go. That's GOAT status shit. Fucking LeBron had a picture with all of those Lakers in the beginning of the year, all of them sitting around like this with their Lakers uniform on. I'll give you the names of them. Fucking Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony, Rajon Rondo, Westbrook, LeBron, AD. It was somebody else there also. All in the picture. Them niggas is on a fucking banana boat right now. Them niggas did not make the playoffs. How you gonna be a GOAT and you don't make the fucking playoffs? Tell me what year Michael Jordan didn't make the playoffs in his prime. Tell me 1 year. Tell me 1 year that Michael Jordan, during his prime, while he was on the Bulls, did not make the fucking playoffs. Tell me 1 year. Tell me 1 year. Okay, so we're saying LeBron's not playing at a very high level right now, right? I think LeBron's still playing at a very high level. I think LeBron is still in his prime, to be honest with you. But okay, not in his prime. Not a problem. What up, G. Hodges? Not a problem. Not in his prime, right? Okay. LeBron still considers himself the best player in the NBA. That's a fact, right? He just missed the playoffs. Shouldn't even be responding to that guy. I forgot I'm not talking to him. Arthur D. Glass says Jordan has 6 back-to-back rings during the run. That's dominating an era. Boom. Do you understand what I'm saying? Dominating an era. LeBron is missing the fucking playoffs. How many rings do Curry got during the LeBron era? How many rings do Curry got during the LeBron era? How many rings does Kawhi have during the LeBron era? What was Jordan doing? How many rings did Barkley get during the Jordan era? How many rings did Karl Malone get? And I'm naming greats. How many rings did Karl Malone get during the Jordan era? How many rings? Tim Duncan didn't dominate his era. How did Tim Duncan dominate his era if Kobe Bryant dominated the era? What the fuck? Explain that shit to me. If you got thin skin, this is not the community for you, because when I talk like this, so if you got thin skin, this is not the community for you. I talk like this. LeBron been injured and has taken a beating over his... So Jordan got injured in his rookie season, right? He broke his ankle, I think, in his rookie season or in his second season. So other people's been injured. What are you talking about? KD tore a ligament, right? Didn't KD tear his Achilles? That's worse than any injury LeBron has ever gotten. That's like one of the worst injuries you could have. All right, I'm here. Give me the explanations. Give me the excuses. I'm here. I'm pretty sure some are going to be explanations, but some are just going to be excuses. Why did LeBron miss the playoffs? Because he wanted to be a GM. That's the real reason. If they would have just went and got DeMar DeRozan, who I'm going to tell you right now, LeBron didn't want DeMar on his team. You want to know why? Because LeBron only want the dudes on his team that's gonna help make sure that he get his numbers. DeMar DeRozan is out there to go eat. All right, look, DeMar DeRozan is out there to eat. If they had DeMar DeRozan, they in the playoffs. If they would have got DeMar DeRozan, they would have got Buddy Hield. They in the playoffs. They probably in like the 5 or 6 seed. The lowest. The lowest they would have got like it's the 5th or the 6th seed. They in the playoffs. Shaq didn't dominate his era. Shaq played the beginning of his era during the Jordan era. What are you talking about? Jordan was knocking them niggas out the playoffs. What are you talking about? Am I the only one that remembers these things? And Shaq didn't dominate nor have an era. Shaq did exactly what LeBron is doing when Shaq started team hopping in order to get opportunities to win chips. He got one of his chips when he team hopped over at Miami. So no, I'm not giving him credit for that. Could we have standards, please? Is that okay? We got standards, right? We got standards, right? We can say Shaq is a great player. Shaq is definitely a GOAT. 100%. But he didn't dominate his era. Hey, he was in the same era as Kobe. They got their rings together. Well, very few people have had a run like Jordan or Bill Russell, where they just was not going to lose. If they played, they was going to win. Very few people. How many rings did Kobe and Shaq got? They got 2 or 3. I think Shaq won the Finals MVP when they played together. Everyone that wins a chip has help. What the fuck are you? What are you talking about? You think anyone wins a chip and doesn't have help? Cause somebody name me one team where there's a player in the NBA that won a championship and the superstar had 0 help. Name me one team. Just one team, so we could validate this guy's comment. Because if you can't name me one team, then Live Wire comment makes no sense, and I'm not reading no more of his comments either. He could talk to that other guy that I'm not reading comments. They could talk to each other. See? I'm not kicking you. I'm just not reading your comments no more. I don't want to read shit that don't make sense. You're going to keep saying shit that don't make sense. So I don't have to keep insulting the shit that you saying that don't make sense. I'm just going to stop reading it. So therefore, I don't got to insult it. What in the hell? Name me one person that won a ring in the NBA with no help. Name me one team where there's a guy that won the championship and he was the only good player on his team and he got no help. Name me one team. When y'all name me one team, I'll start reading that guy's comments again. Up until then, I'm not reading that guy's comments no more. What the fuck? Anybody else want to say some stupid shit? You can talk to the other guy, though. Y'all can talk to one another. Y'all can chop it up. One, I said the NBA team. You do know that, right? 2, the Patriots was stacked every year. What are you talking about? I think they only won one time where they had a bad defense. Every other time they had a good defense. What are you talking about? Did you see the wide receivers this guy used to have? He had, first of all, he won every ring with Gronk. So there's no way he was by himself. What are you talking about? He won. Y'all just thinking of things, right? I'm gonna still reading your comments. I'm gonna still read your comments. But y'all just saying any old thing at this point, huh? Who said that? I'm just curious who said that. Jonathan. Oh, you also put this the laughy face. All right, now you was joking too. You also put the laughy face. So boom. You said with help they turned out to be great. Wait, who said with help who turned out to be great? With help who turned out to be great? Who turned out to be great with help? Yeah, he won 3 rings with. He won more than 3 rings with Gronk. What are you talking about? Gronk was on every team he won a ring with. He didn't win 1 ring without Gronk, did he? Maybe I'm wrong. But I think Gronk was on every team that he won with. I don't think he won without him. Did he? I mean, I could be wrong. What the fuck do I know? I'm not no football aficionado. Oh, so he did win 4 rings without Gronk? Okay, boom, there you go. Shout out to the GOAT. See how that works? You see how that works? You see what I did there? Did you see what I did there? I went a long way for that. I went a really, really long way for that. As soon as you mentioned the freaking Patriots, I went a long way for that. I went a long way for that. Said Gronk got 4 rings? Okay. I don't know. I'm going over what you guys are saying. I don't know. So now when I get into a conversation with somebody, I might remember. I think Gronk got like 4 rings. Brady a GOAT. Tell me where I'm wrong. But can we agree? There's the Magic. Why do you think they call it the Magic and Bird era? Right? That's what they call the 80s, the Magic and Bird era. Jordan is the 90s era, right? Nobody's actually did Kobe era. Then who era is it now? Who era has it been after Kobe? People are going to try to say LeBron, but I'm sorry. Who has more rings, LeBron or Curry? Who has more rings, LeBron or Curry? I'm just curious. I mean, I don't know this answer. What up, Heavy Joe? Who got more rings, LeBron or Curry? Shout out to the people that come into the chat, say something stupid. I roast them for a minute, and then they don't get in their feelings. Shout out to those people. Shout out to the people that come in the chat, say something stupid, I roast them for a minute, and then they don't decide that they hate me for the rest of their life. Shout out to those guys. So how LeBron... So basically, we can't call this the LeBron era. That's the point in which I'm trying to make. Curry almost has as many rings as him. How could this be his era? How? Oh, so you just gonna play my videos over? Okay, that's not a problem. Maybe contact YouTube and let them know somebody's just pirating my videos and I don't give you permission. All right, do this. Whatever you plan on doing, I don't care. Oh man, that means I should just also just go through the final lines and also get the rest of those videos taken down also. Man, fuck it. I contact them tomorrow. Let's go. I'm gonna have about an hour or two. I have an hour and two to spare. I'll contact him. Yo, saloon is open. Let's get $5 to $10 drops in the cash app. And could we please smack some haters? We've had to kick like 20 people already. Could we smack some fucking haters? Actually, I do not. I don't have a problem with LeBron. What are you talking about? I don't got a problem with LeBron. I don't think he's dominated the era. Do you know what dominating the era is? Maybe our definitions of dominating the era are different. He didn't dominate the era. Curry has 3 rings. How can he dominate the era? Curry has 3 rings. How can he have dominated the era? On top of that, he's done switched teams like 4 times. How can he have dominated the era? He just switches teams. How can he dominate the era? What the hell is... I don't understand people. I mean, I'm just disagreeing with you, obviously, but this is the way I'm being disagreeable. This is the way I talk. Shout out to Jay Hodges with the dub drop. He says, for the saloon, slapping haters. Oh, future reference. I'm going to start writing down the saloon stuff. Watch what we're going to be doing in the future. Watch what we're going to be doing. It's an idea that I came up with today. So for y'all to be knowing, I'm going to start writing down the storylines so I can make sure that I don't forget any or mix any up. And I'm going to start writing down all storylines starting tomorrow. But pull up to the saloon tonight. Jay Hodges pulls up to the saloon. As he comes in the door, he's looking dapper. His clothes is shining. He's doing the Puff Daddy in the 1995 music videos before Puff Daddy did it. He's coming into the saloon with all shiny clothes. People covering their eyes like this. They're like, what's going on? Has the sun entered the jurisdiction? He goes up to the bartender. He says, let me get a whiskey and give me some of them sarsaparillas. I mean, let me get a whiskey and give me some of them champagnes to take upstairs. The bartender starts trying to pour the shot of whiskey, but he can't see. His eyes is blinded. He's pouring the whiskey all over the table. Shout out to Jay Hodges as he grabs the champagne and he heads upstairs. He said he's gonna go hang out with the ladies. Shout out to Jay Hodges pulling up to the saloon. Who's next? I need like all of you niggas to pull up today. Not for nothing. I need all of you niggas to pull up today. What are we talking about? Curry has 3 rings. Explain to me how LeBron is the GOAT. Artie D Class, if LeBron stay in one team to get at least 5 straight rings, then he's dominating. I agree. I think if LeBron stayed on Cleveland this whole entire run, he has those 4 rings. Curry has 3 rings. I'm still not saying he's dominating the era, but I'd hold him in a much higher esteem. Because that means that he was literally built, the teams were being built around him. Do you understand currently teams are not being built around LeBron James? Not the way that you conventionally would build a team around a player. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're not building teams around LeBron like that. Teams are being built. LeBron is looking at a roster saying that I want to go play with some of those guys. He's going to that roster. Then upon going to that roster, he's kicking the people off the team he don't want to play with, and he's bringing in his buddies. I'm sorry. I can't say that you're a GOAT by doing it. I think Giannis is a GOAT mentality. Giannis is staying where he at. He going to make it happen. That's GOAT mentality. GOAT mentality isn't we gonna keep moving around until we get into the perfect situation. GOAT mentality isn't, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but I don't think GOAT mentality is what LeBron is currently doing. I just don't consider that GOAT mentality. Tell me where I'm wrong. I don't think a GOAT decides he's going to keep switching teams so he can get a better chance to win. I think a GOAT is basically like, yo, look, I'm the shit, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? We about to win over here, whoever I got. It don't even matter. I can't express this to you enough. I used to go to the fucking basketball. I used to go to the courts to go play basketball. And I would literally just go pick anybody up. I don't care. And then I go win the fucking game. You don't know how niggas' faces look when they be the dudes that barely ever get any wins. And now they just happen to be on your team. And y'all go on a 3-4 game win streak before they got to leave the park. Okay, Jonathan Frias says, 20 years from now, when they talk about this era of basketball, the only person they're gonna talk about is LeBron. You don't think when they talk about this era of basketball, they're gonna talk about? You don't think when they talk about this era of basketball that they're gonna talk about Curry? You don't think when they talk about this era of basketball, they're gonna talk about Kevin Durant? You don't think when they talk about this era of basketball, they're going to talk about Giannis? You don't, I'm just throwing this out there. You don't think when they talk about this era of basketball, they're going to talk about, what's this nigga? Because he's still playing. Chris Paul? You don't think when they talk about this era of basketball, they're going to talk about Kyrie Irving? Now, I'm just naming a ton of people that you're saying that they're not going to talk about because they're only going to be talking about LeBron, apparently. You don't think when they talk about this era of basketball, that they're not going to talk about fucking Harden, you know, even though I don't necessarily think he's a great player, but you don't think they're going to talk about Harden? Yeah, but you see, this is the point that I'm trying to make. I don't think LeBron has separated himself enough to even make it look like he's better than some of these players that he's probably better than. You understand? Okay, so right now, you could get Giannis or LeBron. Who you picking up? I don't think he can spell it right. I don't know what that's about. Yo, look. The dude just said that he's going to make a whole fan page of me. He already got like 2 fan pages of me. He just makes fan page of me after fan page of me. The shit is bananas. Apparently, my family is paying him to make fan pages about me. So the shit is bananas. I don't know what to tell you. Shit is absolutely bananas. These people have mental illnesses, and the whole time they saying I got a mental illness while they trying to freaking gaslight me. And look, who in the fucking world wouldn't get upset at having to deal with people doing this every day? But if I get upset, they're gonna say I'm crazy. So what the fuck? So what the fuck? If I get upset, they're gonna say I'm crazy. But they also gonna come and do this every day. So I don't know what to tell you. Crazy is gonna do what crazy do, man. There's nothing you can do about crazy, man. Crazy is just gonna do what crazy do. Deshaun Watson says Damian Lillard. Yeah, so the point in which I'm trying to make is LeBron hasn't separated himself enough to be able to say that he's gonna be the top whatever. Just that's not it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You got more people right now that want to be Curry than LeBron. Tell me where the lie at. You got more people right now. That's because I don't think everybody deserves a fucking trophy. I think sometimes people just say good stuff about other people, so they say good stuff about them. I don't do none of that. If I say something nice about somebody, I mean that shit. I'm not saying nothing nice to you just so you can compliment me later. I'm gonna say something nice about you because I believe it. If I don't believe it, I'm not gonna say it. I literally think we need to just start going back to that, but you know, I'm not gonna say it. So, if I believe it, I'm gonna say it. I don't know. You got whatever going on over here. So people are just giving LeBron. People are big LeBron fans. I like LeBron. At one point, to be perfectly honest with you, at one point I thought LeBron was gonna be the best player in the league. I thought he was gonna be the best. I thought he was gonna be so much better than everybody else that no matter how good anybody else was, he was gonna be so much better. And then what happened was this. Instead of the players coming to Cleveland, he left Cleveland. I never understood that. Okay, so let's say he was from Chicago and he would have did that. I would have thought it was a weak move, but he's from Chicago. He left Cleveland, not a big deal. But he got drafted by his hometown team. You know, I don't really ever wanted to play in the NBA, but I did want to play for the Knicks. Like all of my wanting to play in the NBA aspirations was, well, only if I could play for the Knicks. Other than that, I don't really want to be a basketball player. So when he did that, that just showed me that me and him ain't the same. I would have never left the Knicks. I would have stayed and we would have just had to lose until we won. Yeah, we gonna fix it. We gonna make it right. We gonna fix it. Just because the relationship is a little broken, that don't mean get a new one. I mean work on the problems. So I went there. So that was when the whole idea. That's when I started thinking a little bit less of him, and then, well, not really a little bit less. I'm not gonna say it like that. I don't know him as a person, but that's when I was disappointed in one of his actions. And then when I saw what he did when he tricked all the other people in the whole entire league. LeBron was telling people he was gonna team up with that he knew he wasn't gonna team up with, just so they be fucked up, to give him a better chance when the season starts. I mean, I'm not gonna go in on him. It is what it is. I'm not gonna go in on him. It is what it is. But quite honestly, I want to call my brother. I'm not gonna call him because he's probably busy. But I want to call my brother, and I was gonna ask him. I was gonna ask him, what do I say when people start cheating? What do I say whenever we go play spades or somebody else? We're gonna use your rules. Nah, we do it. We're gonna beat you. We don't care. We don't care about none of that. We're gonna win anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Like that. We played basketball. Dudes was cheating. I was like, don't worry about it. We're gonna win anyway. I just started hitting three after three after three, and my brother just started killing them. Like, I think we had like 2 runs that was just like really dope. I think one of the runs, I think my brother hit like 3-4 straight baskets, and then on one of the runs I hit like 3-4 straight baskets. You know what I'm saying? It was like those was like the 2 runs that just like separated. Anyway, so that was just dope. Yeah, so that's the type of time I'm on. So we're gonna figure out how to win. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's why I say, nah, just tell me the rules in the beginning. You play different, not a problem. Just let me know what the rules are. I'm gonna win anyway. So so that whole him leaving to go to Miami to go, and he tried to use it as an excuse. Yeah, well, you know, the owners and this and this and that, and a lot of niggas fell for it because I fell for it initially also. Until I realized what he was really doing, what he was really doing was destabilizing the NBA. He was destabilizing NBA teams. That's why if I was a player, that's why I shout out to Damian Lillard. If I was a player, you couldn't tell me I don't care about teaming up with you. I just don't care about it. Me teaming up with you ain't doing shit for me. I don't care about teaming up with you. I care about winning, and I got teammates already. I don't care about teaming up with you. I got teammates already. Yo, what up, Banger? Yo, appreciate you. Hold on. You heard what I was saying. Yo, I'm call me right now. Call me right now. Yeah, see, you heard. Look, he said, you know it. I'm telling you what it is. So I'm not on that type of time. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not on that type of whatever. Like, I'm not on that. We trying to leave to go team up with them niggas over there. I don't care about that. Like, I'm really like this. Like, on some real shit. I can win. And I'm gonna be with competent people. We gonna win. And if we can't win right now, we gonna figure it out. And then we gonna win. We gonna figure it out. And then we gonna win. My brother right there, ask him. That's exactly, yo. We be playing, people be cheating. I be like, don't worry about it. We gonna win anyway. And we still win. Real shit. Shout out to Banger. Yo, you hooping this weekend? You coming through this weekend to hoop? I'm filming. Yeah, what up? Hold on. Let me turn this shit up. You hear me?
Yeah, what's up? What's good?
Yo, hold on. I just want to say this real quick because we talking about that whole LeBron shit where LeBron be jumping from team to team and shit like that. Yo, on some real shit, when we be like, whenever we doing anything competitive, do we be even caring if people cheat or do we like on some real shit? Don't we just be like, yo, fuck it?
Yeah, it be what it be, because, you know, we still gonna do our thing. We still gonna get busy. Even if you cheat or not, we still gonna get busy.
Yo, remember dude inside the gym that day when he was like, he was cheating like crazy?
Yeah, he had his, like, little brother or little cousin. He was trying to teach him something, but he was teaching him how to cheat.
And yo, did we cheat back or did we just play? Did you just upped our game?
Nah, we kept it regular. Like, we gonna still beat you at your own game, you know? So,
that energy. That's a fact.
You see, we play regular, and we still gonna beat you.
Boom. Yo, wait, I want to ask you one more question before we go. It's a flex to me that I could play inside the rules and you have to cheat to even have a chance to win. Like, to me, that's a flex. So when people cheat against... What happened? Yeah, so when people cheat against me, generally speaking, I don't really get upset. I understand you realize I'm better than you. You have to cheat. You don't really got much of a choice.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. Oh, yo, you gonna hoop this weekend or you busy?
I can come through. I'm free Saturday, Sunday, whatever.
Boom. That's what it is.
I'm available.
Let's get it. Appreciate you, yo. Tell everybody I say hi.
You already know, bro.
Later.
TV,
let's go. G-Star TV, let's go. Oh, man. Shout out to my brother. He says, yeah, he didn't leave Cleveland to go team up with a championship. Wait. He said, yeah, he didn't leave Cleveland to go team up with a championship, specifically the relationship between him and Gilbert. He even went back to Cleveland and tried to fix it and win a championship. Oh, I think I understand what you're trying to say. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, no, yeah, he left Cleveland. But that's my home team. Our owner over here is Dolan. He's a whole dick. I can't tell you that I would still stay playing for him. I can't tell you that. But what I'm telling you is I don't really want to play in the NBA, but I would love to play for the Knicks. Do you understand? Like I don't really want to be an NBA player. Like if I could be an NBA player, like I would, I guess. You know, it's better than this as far as money is concerned. But like if I was on a different team, I probably wouldn't even play that long, and probably be dead nice because I'm still gonna still work out and train. But I probably just do what Gilbert Arenas did and just play and just be like, you know what, I just don't care about this shit. And they be like, why you quitting? I'd be like, here, look, I don't really want to be in the NBA. I want to be a Knick. I'm never gonna get over there, so I'm retiring. Like this isn't even a threat. I don't even want more money. I'm just not re-signing with nobody no more. That's it. I'm gonna play this contract out. Like my whole thing was this: I'll sign to a team, right? You get your whoever draft you, then you gotta play 4 years for them, and then after 4 years you're an unrestricted free agent, right? And then I go play for the Knicks. But I don't know. By 4 years in, I might be like, ah, fuck this shit. I think I'm tired of waiting. I want to do something. I'll probably be dead nice still. That's what I think is about with Kyrie. That's what y'all don't understand. Kyrie is different, yo. Kyrie Irving is different. That shit that pushed Kyrie is different. That shit that pushed Kyrie is different. That shit that pushed Kyrie is different. It's different. I promise you. Anyway, we're about to get ready to go. I don't really want to hold y'all. I know we only got like 30 in here. I don't know. Only people that's really commenting is the people that hate us. So I don't really. I'm assuming that the majority of the people in here are the people that hate us right now. To be honest with you, so I don't think I'm like hurting anybody by going off. I don't think nobody really cares. So we're about to get off. But I just want to say something real quick. I never said I don't like LeBron. You said I don't like LeBron. You do know that, right? You're saying I don't like LeBron? I've literally said at least 3 times in this video that I actually do not have an issue with LeBron. But okay, if you're gonna keep saying I don't like LeBron, I can't stop you. How can your feelings about what I think be obvious? I don't dislike LeBron. If James S was in here, he'll tell you all the times that I actually defend LeBron. So because right now me and you are in opposing viewpoints on this particular topic about LeBron, that means that I don't like LeBron because I don't agree entirely with your issue or with your point. That's not fair. But okay. I guess what I actually think about LeBron doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what you think I think about LeBron, apparently. So, okay. Guess I can't argue with that, right? Me saying I lost respect for something he did and me saying that I don't like him aren't the same thing. I don't know why you think me saying that I lost respect for something that he did, lost respect for him due to a thing. That's not saying I have zero respect for him. It's just saying that I was at a level of respect for him and some of that. I don't understand how you guys talk. Like, are you just anything that I say, you're just gonna take it in the way that you could make me be saying something negative? I don't know what to do about that, to be honest with you. But okay, all of the whatever you're saying, I said, man. Whatever you're saying, I said. Copy. I don't entirely know what you're saying, I said, but whatever you're saying, I said. Copy. Is that cool? Other than that, I don't know what to do for you. Anyway, with that being said, we're gonna get up out of here. I just want to say this. I am not gonna be engaging. Um, the devil wants me to engage with them and give them back that same energy that they're giving me. I'm gonna abstain from it in the future. I'm not gonna tell you that I feel different. I'm not gonna tell you how I feel about the situation or whatever, but I'm gonna abstain at this point. I need my blessings, and obviously engaging with the type of energy that they have, I'm gonna block my own blessings. Obviously, they're jealous of me because of the blessings that I do have. So I don't want to block my own blessings, so I'm not going to engage with them in their energy that they're distributing to me. But whenever it comes up, my conversation where I'm going to tell people about how my father molested children, I'm going to talk about it. Whenever it comes up in the conversation where I'm going to talk about how evil my brother is, I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to not talk about it. I'm going to 100% talk about it. But, when it comes up in conversation, if we're talking about some people being molested, I might bring that up. If we talk about, children being abandoned, I'm going to share how I was abandoned when I was a youth. If we talk about, just certain types of situations and that I've experienced, I'm going to talk about it. You can't tell me I can't talk about my own life. That's crazy. So for the people that think that they're going to try to tell me that I can't talk about my own life, I'm going to continue to talk about my own life. And for the people that want to believe that I'm telling lies, believe I'm telling lies. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have the slightest idea. I don't have the slightest idea what to tell you. But you're literally listening to people who weren't there telling you that I'm lying about something that they weren't there for. What the fuck? So I don't know what to say. Shout out to Straight Stacking. How you doing, my brother? He says salute Frost. Yeah, so I'm not engaging with those people no more. I don't want to continue to block my blessings. They obviously don't have any blessings. If they did, they wouldn't be conducting themselves in the manner in which they are. But whenever conversation comes up about the topics in my life, I'm going to 100% discuss them. Is that the real Straight Stacking? I don't have the straightest idea. Ain't nothing going on in here currently, my brother. I was about to get off because I didn't think anybody wanted to chat. To be honest with you, I thought everybody was leaving. Shout out to the artist formerly known as Anandre. Jonathan Frias. I'm going to explain something to you, and this is what you have to understand. They clone people's pages, and then they come in here as those people. So that's what they were doing. So they would see you in the chat talking, they'll clone your page, and then they'll talk shit to me. So when I respond back to you or to them saying your name of your page, you think I'm arguing with you. So then you looking at me like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga Jack hating on me for? But in reality, what somebody did was they cloned your page. Jonathan Frias ain't asking too many questions. Why are you messing with him, Straight Stacking? That must be a fake Straight Stacking page. I think that Straight Stacking is fake. Admins, that Straight Stacking is fake. If he comes in here starting trouble with dude, I don't know. Maybe he knows something about Jonathan Frias. Maybe Jonathan Frias was on another page talking shit about me. What I know. I don't go to people's pages. I really don't. If I see somebody talk bad about me one time, I don't go to your content no more. Shout out to the artist formerly known as Anandre with the $10 drop. He says, "Gotta end the night good, Frost." Anandre pulls up into the saloon. As he walks in, all you could hear is the calculations. He's counting on his abacus. He's counting on the abacus over here. He has another abacus on his chest. He's counting on this one. He has another abacus over here. He's counting on this one. He walks up to the bartender. He says, "Bartender, I'm going to need 2 ladies. I'm going to need one exactly 5 foot 2.5 inches, and I'm gonna need another one exactly 5 foot 7 inches and 2/4. Bartender asked him why. He said, "You got advocates." Bartender asked him why. He said, "Because I did all of the calculations. If I have those type of women and we do these positions, it's gonna be the perfect amount of orgasm for me to have a perfect night." He says, "Not a problem at all. I'll see if we have those ladies upstairs for you." Shout out to an Andre going upstairs with the ladies and doing the perfect calculations for the perfect orgasms. Who the fuck is Hoop Brother? And if I got a brother I ever stopped talking to, I'm still not talking to him. Don't come here and ask me about my family if you don't mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna kick that guy. People be like, "Yo, this guy think everybody's out to get them." And those be the same people that spend the whole entire day harassing you. It'd be the same people that spend the whole entire day harassing you. They gonna go tell other people, "Yo, that person is so paranoid, they think people out to get them." But they also spend the whole entire day harassing you. They spend the whole entire day either DMing you. They spend the whole entire day DMing you, calling your phone, sending you emails, texts, coming to your chat all day, commenting with about 20 or 30 different pages, and then they go tell other people, "Yo, that person is so paranoid. Why do they think everybody after them?" Evil is as evil does, man. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I hope everybody has a good night. Just God's will, man. Just so and for anybody that thinks, I just want to be clear on something. For the people who do donations to this page, I promise you, you're going to have people that's going to try to convince you to come here and disrespect me. And then their argument is going to be, if he kicks you, see, he don't like people that donate to the page. They're going to want you to come just disrespect me, disrespect me, disrespect me, disrespect me, disrespect me, because you do drops. I'm sorry, I'm not going to sit up here and just get disrespected. I'm going to kick you. So for the people that they tell that to, that you're going to decide to just, this is what you're going to do, just you don't even got to come back no more, because I'm going to kick you. I don't care how much drops you do. I'm not going to sit here and be disrespected all day. I kicked that dude. I kicked that dude. Don't interact with him. I'm erasing this comment. What up, Springs? Everybody just have a good night. I'm sorry that my show's never going to be able to be good again. I'm trying my best, but obviously, unless you guys come in here and comment a lot, and unless you guys come and populate the chat is just always going to be terrible, and there's nothing I could do about it. So, that's it. There's nothing I can do about it. Right now, I'm just looking at comments and kicking people. That person says, "What's the deal?" Most likely they come in here to troll me. I'm just going to kick you right before you can say anything. Anybody else want to get kicked? I'm extremely proactive. Generally speaking, to be honest with you, the majority of the people I meet usually are not nice to me. So I'm really proactive. Everybody I used to meet used to love me. Like, I don't understand. Just I don't get it. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody just have a good day. Enjoy yourself. I'm just gonna get out of here. Um, I can't show the chat on the screen because my computer broke. I'll show y'all what happened. I don't know if or when I'll even be able to afford a new computer. I might never be able to afford a new computer. This might be it, to be honest with you. This is my computer now. My computer fell. It broke. Yeah, so that happened. I think I see something. Let me see. Yeah, so this is my computer. Don't work. Yeah, so that's that. It fell. It fell. It fell, and the screen is cracked. So it is what it is. I'm gonna let y'all go. I be sad for a reason, man. Like, if you got anybody still in your household, get them something to drink. If you got anybody in your household awake, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen. I'm probably not. I don't. There's nobody harder on me than I am on myself. You can imagine the standard I hold myself to. It doesn't matter how much I win. I always feel like I'm failing. It doesn't matter how much I succeed. It always feels like I lost. There's always something I could have did better. Have a good night.